Alright, to start off with some chord progressions, I'm basically going to build a C major chord progression. That's basically the middle of the keyboard. It involves C, E, and G. And I'm going to build this right in front of you so that way you guys have an understanding of how chord progressions are put together. Because no one explained to me, and it took me so long to figure this out for some reason, that chord progressions are basically movements of different sections of chords throughout the entire song. I wish someone would just tell me that, but then it's like, oh, a chord progression is involves triads and majors. It's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So that's basically what this is. You can either use Schwarzenegger if you use Max for Live. You basically it basically removes all like the majors and minors. All you have to do is like touch keys on your keyboard and it'll auto correct those to the right keys. I'll demonstrate that here in a minute. But for now, I'm going to work with C major, that is C3, E3, and G3. A minor of this would have to be D sharp and G3 and C3. Now a seventh, let me see if I can rustle up some things, so stick with me here in a second. Alright, another C7 is basically the same chords, but with a A sharp attached to the end. So that looks like this. I'll just duplicate it. So we have this C major right here. You want to add a sharp. So that sounds like this. Oh, let me arm it too. Oh, and I forgot to put a sound. That's one of the major key aspects. Ableton Live 8 comes with a whole bunch of sounds that you can ready use out of the box. So I'm going to choose my lead, synth lead, and lead fifth stab. So now what I'm going to do is demonstrate what we have. So we have a C major, then we have a C minor, and then we have a seventh, a C seventh. So that sounds like this. And to end this, we want to add a augmented or a diminished chord. An augmented is basically more minor than major. It's you want to switch one of the end notes to be a sharp or flat. So instead of having a seventh, which has an extra note, we're gonna use the C. Me and my big mouth. We're gonna use the C major, except for the G, we're gonna turn that into a sharp. So I'm gonna turn that into G sharp. Now let's have a listen to our chord progression. So this is very minor, but what chord progressions do in a song is that it moves the song to either rhythmic harmony or melodies. It's perfect. So next, what I'm going to show you is basically moving pads. Moving pads are very crucial when creating house music, minimal percussion, minimal music, deep house, dub techno. It's in a lot of the house genres. In order to create a moving pad, you basically want to have an LFO on top of it. So I'm going to go into my audio effects. I'm going to choose my auto pan or auto filter, I'm sorry. You can choose auto pan if you want and give it a little bit more room. I'm just going to modulate that by maybe 30%. And for my auto filter, I'm going to choose a high pass filter. Make sure it's all the way at 26 Hertz. I want to set the envelope to probably about 50, 55. And then I'm going to change the rate to about 1/4, and the amount, I want to set that to about 15, right in the middle. And I want to choose a triangle. And as the pad goes on, we're going to start to modulate the frequency of the high pass filter, so that way you can get a better understanding of how the pad should move in a way that brings your music some more life. So it's really great to use an auto filter to kind of modulate your signal. So that way when it sweeps through the frequencies, you'll start to have more rhythm and start to dance to it. I hope you enjoyed the videos I provided for you this week. I've had to deal with some real world stuff yesterday, and that's why there were no videos yesterday, because basically bills and being talked to and responsibilities, and I'm starting to take on more of an adult life than becoming a young adult into a real adult. So that's basically it for today. I will see you guys on Saturday or Sunday for a block of 5 videos. I think every week, if I produce 5 to 15 videos, that's when my channel will start to grow. I'm also going to be making a trailer, and as well as beef up some more videos. So I'll teach you guys better tricks and tips. And since it's Friday, I want to film a bonus video, so stay tuned. Oh, and one last thing, take care, be chill, be nice. If someone's just giving you a hard time, it's better to understand where they are coming from instead of being like, oh, you're stupid. It's better to just accept some things and move on, because you don't need to waste any thought on their process. So stick tuned, and I'll show you guys something